To upload a video. It's been quite a long time since I've done any YouTubing of any sort, and of course a lot of things have changed, but I wanted to start working on my channel again, and so I thought I would put up a video just to kind of show where I'm at now, what my rig is, and just the new stuff, and be up to date. So okay, I guess to start off with, we'll look at the main PC. Obviously, it's in a great big refrigerator. That is a Thermaltake Tower 900. It's made for, obviously, for display, but if you're going to do a water cooling system, this is great because you get a lot of room. And of course, it's glass on 3 sides, and the back is accessible. And where you see the motherboard, that's about half of the depth of the whole thing. It's really deep. It gives you a lot of room behind it to hide all the ugliness. Our processor right now is currently Core i9 7900X. That's one of the latest lines they put out. There's about 5 of them. There are multiple cores. It's a 10-core chip. It gets really, really hot. You cannot run that chip, from what I hear, with just conventional fans. It almost has to be water cooled. And so, with that being said, no, I'm not going to go for some goofy all-in-one water cooling deal. We do always way over the top with everything. So we went for the hardline tubing and all EK products because I just kind of felt like they were the best manufacturer. There's their logo there. But everything that is to do with the water cooling is EK. But the chip, like I said, Intel Core i9 7900X. That's the base model of that family. But still quite a powerful chip. Our RAM, as you can see, we have 64 gigs of the DDR4 Dominator Platinum. All 8 slots on this board are filled. This board is an EVGA FTWK X299 chipset board, one of 3 boards in that chipset family. I think they have a micro, which I think mini ITX, and then a dark, which has some features that I really don't need, and so I didn't do it. I didn't get that one. I kind of got the in-between one, which has, over time, I think turned out to be the best of the 3. Okay, video card right now is, obviously, you can see it, EVGA 1080 Ti. Right now the 2080 Ti is currently the top dog in the video card world, but it's only been out maybe 4 to 5 months at the most. I'm not convinced yet that I want to pay $1,400 for a video card, so we're going to stick with what we have right now. It certainly fills all my needs. Then we have, obviously, still our ASUS sound card in there. Most people, or some people, don't have a discrete sound card. I just found that it helps when shooting your sound to stereo. Just gives a greater depth of sound. Alright, there is my main hard drive, the Samsung 950 Pro M.2 drive. This board has 3 M.2 slots available for usage. Okay, I've also got an 8 terabyte Western Digital mechanical hard drive, 7500 RPM down there. More about the water cooling loop. The light blue is actually cooling the block on the CPU. The green, is actually cooling nothing. It's just a loop. I was going to cool my video card, but I found out nobody makes a block for that particular video card, which is kind of depressing, but they don't. Then I said, okay, well, I'll cool the RAM. Nobody makes a block for that particular RAM. Yeah. So we're just going to keep the loop there. When I do finally get a video card or some RAM that needs cooling, I'll throw a couple of pipes on there. I like the look of it, and it makes it kind of fills out the other side, it look kind of uneven with just one little pump. Why not have 2? Speaking of the video card, Right now it's sitting back behind the sound card because I broke the board. You can see those pins right between the hard drive and the sound card. Those naked pins there. Well, you're not supposed to be able to see those. Those should be covered up by a black insert protector thing that came off when I was pulling off the video card to see if the water block would fit. So I had to move it to another PCIe slot, and therefore it is now kind of hidden. But it's really an attractive card. It's blue, kind of goes with the theme of this build, and as you can see, it's got like the plastic that's all perforated looking and mesh looking, if you will. Anyway, that's enough of that. So I kind of stuck with the blue theme on this build. I've got the Corsair RGBs, which of course I can do anything I want to with. Right now they're doing blue and green to match the water cooling colors. I've got the blue power supply cords. The power supply is a 1000 watt EVGA G3. I ordered the cords for it to be blue from, I think, I don't know, some company that just does cords, and they sleeve a bunch of different cords, but they're nice, and they add another level of customization to it. I guess that's about it as far as the box goes, but plenty of airflow there. Oh, we've got a little commander down here, which actually is not even powered on right now for some reason. This is another Thermaltake piece of equipment. It's an F6 fan controller down there. I don't know why I've turned it off, but I have. And it is also RGB. Okay, monitor. I was sporting three 27-inch curved Samsungs for the longest time. Probably if any of you viewed this before, that's what I had. I have traded those in for one 49-inch curved Samsung, which is the widest monitor available. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece of equipment. Probably doesn't do it justice in this video, but it is very, very large. It is capable of 144 hertz, which is amazing in games. I had never done that before. And it's also an HDR monitor, so games like Ride 3 and the new Far Cry New Dawn they're in HDR, so that's nice. HDR is really, really crazy looking. If you haven't played with it, I recommend you do that. All right, and then of course we got the peripherals, the Corsair RGB mouse pad, which you have. That's a new mouse there, which is really great. If none of you've ever seen it, it's Logitech M25 or something like that, but it is just all kind of amazing. It's got all kinds of Bluetooth or dongle capabilities, and you can connect to two different computers at the same time, which is great. Usually that's a software deal, but that just comes straight from the hardware here, and it is a 4000x DPI, so it can pick up any surface. You can just do it right on the glass and it'll work just fine. I've been really pleased with the mouse. I've got the Corsair K95 Platinum RGB, of course. It's okay. It does all right. I had the white one before that, but I didn't like it the way it looked. This I like a little bit better, because it gets dirty. The black does better with the dirt. There's my little laptop. I use it mainly for work and to kind of support this system. I think that's about it. I got the microphone I've had for quite a while now. It's a really good Yeti to help me do the Vox Commando stuff on the system, which is nice. And I guess that's about it. We're just running right along. We've had a lot of fun. I'm hoping that some more games come out pretty soon. Like I said, I'm playing Far Cry 5, playing Pray for the Gods, playing FIFA 19, of course. Hoping Bethesda will stop being evil and go back to putting out good games. That would be nice. Of course, my son inherited all my other stuff that I'm not using now, and so it just passes on down the line, and everybody's happy. Well, good to put out another video. Thanks a lot.